Good afternoon, everyone. I was out for a couple of days out on vacation in Florida, but I'm back and wanted to drop my updated pound-for-pound list after watching Bam Rodriguez handle business against Sor Rungvisai, stopping him within 12 rounds. Just a phenomenal performance and another great performance in a year of great performances by top fighters. And I've been saying for a while, and I'll say it again, that it's becoming difficult to get on a pound-for-pound list. You have to put up a great performance, but also, furthermore, it's even more difficult to stay on the pound-for-pound list with so many great performances being put on by top guys. My updated pound-for-pound rankings, I'll link below. My top 12 pound-for-pound on CalixBoxing.com. These are updated rankings. I have Inoue number 1, Usyk number 2, Crawford 3, Canelo 4, Jermell 5, Spence 6, Bivol 7, Beterbiev 8, Shakur 9. My top 9 stayed the same after this week. Where things changed was 10 through 12. Stephen Fulton is no longer in my top 12. He has been removed from the rankings, which, what I was saying before, it's becoming difficult to stay on pound-for-pound rankings because a couple weeks ago I took Lomachenko off of my pound-for-pound rankings, I believe, to put Stephen Fulton in. And Stephen Fulton, as early as he's in, he's right back out. Bam Rodriguez, number 10. I have him number 10 on my pound-for-pound rankings. I thought what he did on Saturday night, defeating a boogeyman at 115, a true boogeyman in boxing, a guy who, if he was north of 135, he would be a no-brainer Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer. The only reason we're questioning whether he's a Hall of Famer in the future is because he's a 115-pounder, and a lot of people just haven't had easy access to his fights in the past, being that the lighter weight classes don't get their just due. But what he did to Sor Rungvisai after beating Carlos Cuadras, moving up 2 weight classes, sticking around at that weight class, defending against the toughest SOB in that weight class, phenomenal. What Bam did is not done to Sor Rungvisai. Guys do not do that to Sor Rungvisai. I don't care 15-month layoff. I don't care that he's not the guy that Chocolatito faced 5 years ago. He's not the guy Gallo Estrada faced 3 years ago. He's still a tough dude that you do not stop. And Bam arguably won every round in the fight, dominating performance. I have Chocolatito 11 and Haney 12. The interesting thing about my rankings are half of them are guys that have been around for a while and have been on pound-for-pound rankings for a while, at least on mine. But half of the guys on this pound-for-pound list would not have been on my pound-for-pound list a year and a half ago. Guys like Jermell, Bivol, Beterbiev, Shakur, Bam, Haney. These are guys, like I said, all making claims to get on pound-for-pound lists universally. And it's a healthy time in boxing. The way you know it's a healthy time is for boxing to be healthy, you need that recycling process to happen. You need guys who have been around for a while, towards the top of the pound-for-pound list, who are in their prime, maybe a little past their prime, still in big fights, hanging on at the top of the pound-for-pound list. But towards the bottom, the second half of that the pound-for-pound list, you need guys who are fresh, younger guys, kicking older guys off of the rankings. That's how you know boxing is healthy, when it has that recycling process happening. Older guys getting kicked off of pound-for-pound rankings, getting kicked out of divisional top 10 rankings. And by the way, my top 5 divisional rankings below as well. By younger guys coming up the ranks. It's a natural process that needs to happen. It's a natural process in nature, right? The young lion takes on the old lion, and then the young lion takes over his community. And the same thing has to happen in boxing, where you have to have young talent coming up, taking on top competition. You need the older guys to be willing to take on top competition for this process to happen. And this natural process is happening in boxing because this is happening in boxing right now. This has been a great year, 2022 so far, halfway in. And halfway in, I'd say it's the best year in boxing in a long time. So Top 12 pound for pound below. Let me know what y'all think, if y'all agree with them, all that good stuff. God bless.